welcome back to my channel, or if this is your very first time seeing my face, I am absolutely so excited to have you here today. I'm going to be doing a massive Sephora haul. I think most of you know I was totally going to shop this sale, and I'm not done shopping. I actually am going to place an online order, and obviously throughout the days of the sale, I'm going to go back to the store and see if there's anything new or anything that I ran out of skincare or makeup wise or anything like that. But I decided to just shop the sale for today and show you guys what I got. I do a ton of hauls on my channel, and I do vlogs, I do lifestyle videos. It's like a very, very tight community. I love you guys so much. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. If you're brand new, you have to click that bell so you do get notified for future uploads. I post every Tuesday and Friday, but I also post, you know, a good amount throughout the week, like when I have extra videos. Now, I recently just did a massive Sephora haul like 3 weeks ago. It was humongous, like definitely a lot more than this, but this is still like a lot of stuff. I will definitely link it down below, and I will throw it up right here if you guys want to watch it. But let's go ahead and get into this video because I'm so excited to share everything that I got with you guys in this video. And also, I did a Sephora Vib sale recommendation video, so I will link that down below if you are watching this while the sale is still going on, and it has the sale dates and everything like that. All right, so I am a Rouge, so I obviously got 20% off, and they gave me this huge bag, and I have my makeup wipes because I'm gonna swatch everything for you guys and that sort of thing. All right, so first off, I'm gonna start with this because I wasn't planning on getting this. So this is the Moschino and the Sephora collection collab. They have a ton of other products in this line, but I was only enticed by the face mask. I didn't even read up about this. It's just a toy honey face mask, and I love sheet masks so much, and I just thought that this would be cool to get. I love Moschino. The brand is amazing. The fashion, the icon, it's amazing. So I thought I would support, and so I decided to pick this up. And also, everything I talk about will be linked in the description box for you to purchase immediately if you want to, or anything like that, because I know it's helpful for you guys, and I'm always trying to help you guys out. All right, so the next thing in this bag is the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. So I got this because at night I do use the Tatcha Violet C Serum, but I need something for the daytime because I have super duper dry skin, and I just started using tretinoin cream about a month ago, and it's just like been drying my skin out. So I am just going to implement this during the daytime. And I was also told by Michelle, which is the amazing lady who helped me pick out all of this stuff, that I can even squirt like half a pump into my actual tretinoin cream and put it on the back of my hand and then apply it, so it's not, you know, too damaging on my face, and it's not too like intense. You know, it has a little bit of hydration in it because tretinoin cream is so drying. My skin being clear is definitely a process, but I want to try more from Drunk Elephant. I know Paige really, really loves this, and Paige is like my bestie, so I totally trust everything she recommends. She's like 1000% obsessed with Drunk Elephant. So I don't know, I'm really excited to try this out because it's supposed to quench and illuminate your skin, and my skin, it needs some help, so got this. All right, next up in this bag, I picked up the Sephora Cucumber Cleansing Wipes. Now, I have the watermelon ones, and I absolutely love the watermelon ones. They're not like the most drenched, if that makes sense. Like, they're not like soaking wet when you bring them out. Some of them are a little dry, but I really love the cucumber ones a lot more, in my opinion. I feel like they're like a lot more soothing, and I use the Kirkland wipes from, I'll just show you right now, the Kirkland wipes from Costco, because they're just like such a better value. You guys, you get like 7 or 8 packs, or maybe it's like 10 for like 15 bucks, and they're huge. They're always like super duper moist, and they take off your makeup so well, and they don't irritate my skin. But I'm a huge fan of anything from Sephora collection, so I decided to pick these up, and I tried one the other day. I went into Sephora after I worked out, and I just like wiped my face with this, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this feels amazing. So I decided to pick this up, and it comes with 25 wipes for the face and eyes, and I love the smell. Cucumbers are just like really, really good. All right, so next up, this is actually a repurchase of mine. I just ran out of this like 3 days ago, and when I run out of a face mask, I know that that must be like a really good face mask, and I must really, really like it. So Tatcha is my favorite skincare brand, so I decided to repurchase the Violet C Radiance Mask. I love this. I can't like, well, actually I can. Basically, the way I can describe this is after I use this, like it's the next day when I really notice a difference. My skin is just brighter. Like the darkness around my mouth, I mean, you can't really tell right now because I have a little bit of makeup on, but the darkness around my mouth is like not there. My skin is just luminous. It like makes a difference. Personally, for me, a lot of face masks, I'm just like, what did you do? You know, like where did you work? Like what difference did you make on my skin? And with this face mask, I can totally notice a difference. My skin is just brighter, it's more illuminated, and it's just happier and healthier, and it all around, like the complexion just looks a lot more glowy, just perfected. Always repurchase this face mask because for me, it's very rare to find a face mask that actually works and that you notice a difference in like within one use. So yeah, if you haven't tried this, get a sample at Sephora because they can put like a little bit of a sample in a little container for you. Try this, and I promise you the next day, I think you're really gonna notice a difference because Tatcha is so good. All right, so this next product I actually got sent in PR, but this was in my cart for Sephora, and it's from Sephora. Like, you can get it in Sephora, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. So this was sent to me complimentary, which is like so sweet. I love you so, de Janeiro. This is the Brazilian Body Buff, and I do self-tan. I actually already buffed off my self-tan, so this is just like my natural skin tone. So why I like this so much, other than any other exfoliator that I've used, is because this is like an actual paste, and I'm gonna show you guys. It's not just like a bunch of beads, it's like an actual paste, and you can see that too. So here's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna kind of spread it around so you guys can see. But it is yellow, and obviously it has that like amazing Sol de Janeiro scent that they like always have. But you see how it's not just beads, like it has a consistency behind it, and it is so smooth, and it really does like buff into your skin, and it removes dead skin. It makes your skin glow. It smells really good after, and your skin does not feel stripped after, which is like a huge deal to me. Like it feels hydrated for some weird reason. This hydrates, but it's really good, and I wish you guys could like feel it through the screen, but I don't know, I really love this stuff. So thank you, Sol de Janeiro, for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. But you know, you can purchase this at Sephora. I highly recommend this. It's really good, and I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this with my own money. And I don't know if I said what it is, but it's called the Brazilian Body Buff. So this is the last thing that was sent to me in PR, but these were in my cart to purchase at Sephora, and I got them in PR, so that was so amazing. So these were sent complimentary to me again from Fresh, which is like, hello, that's crazy. So these are their new sugar hydrating lip balms. I've talked about the caramel one. Hold on one second. Anyways, I've talked about the caramel one and how much I love this one so much. Like, you can just tell I've damaged this, and I love these lip balms so much. Not only are the scents amazing, but they actually work. So I love these so much, and I got another thing from Fresh that you guys will see in this video. Fresh is another one of my favorite skincare brands, you know, besides Tatcha. So this is at Sephora, obviously, so you can totally pick this up. But it looks like this. It's so pretty. And this one I smelled in Sephora today, and then I came home and I had this package, and I was like, ah! But it smells like, it's obviously lemon, but it's like a lemon pie almost. Like, it's like a creamy lemon. It's not like a sour lemon smell. You're gonna have to go smell these for yourself, but these are amazing. I love these so much. The formulation on these, oh, they're so good. All of the hydrating lip balms that are in this little circle container, but they're really good. Obviously I haven't tried this one yet, but I know I'm gonna like it. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's the same formula. And then they also sent me the peach one as well, and I love anything that's peach, so that's exciting. Smell this one. I never smelled this one in Sephora. This peach one is like a lighter smell. It's not as like strong as the lemon, but you can still smell it. It's just not like as strong. I'm actually just gonna top my lips off. Oh my god, it tastes so good. But anyways, thank you to Fresh for sending this to me. I highly recommend picking these up. The caramel is still my favorite, followed by the lemon and followed by the peach, but I love these so much, so thank you. So next up in here, I picked this up because my friend Morgan Turner, this is the Milk Makeup bronzer. It's like a cream bronzer. I actually used it today. I got it in the shade Blaze, and I am a medium skin tone if you were wondering. So there was a little cap over it, and I like tried taking the cap off, and it just like dug into it, but like whatever. So I'm gonna show you guys what the shade looks like. So that is the shade, but once it's like blended out, it is so pretty, and it's so buildable. So I actually did accidentally set my face fully, and then I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I really wanted to use this. So I put it on top of my powder, and it looks perfectly fine in my opinion. Like, I don't think it looks bad. So yeah, the fact that it worked on top of powder is like crazy. So I know it's gonna work really well under, you know, powder with like creams before it's set with powder. But this is a matte bronzer, and I love anything cream. I'm a very like natural makeup person. Like, this is a lot of makeup for me. This is like 2 full pumps of foundation, and that's like a lot for me. I love anything that's a cream, and I love anything that is buildable and light and just seamless on the skin. So I really do like this so far. I have the Milk Makeup blush in the shade Rally, and I got that like last year, and I really like it. So I'm really excited about this, to use it, you know, more and you know, the right way. But I decided to pick this up, and I'm very happy about it. So thank you, Morgan, for recommending this to me. I love it. All right, so next up, these actually just dropped. Like, they just put them out on the gondola today. This is the Too Faced Crystal Whips Shimmering Eyeshadow, 12-hour long wear infused with peach and sweet fig milk. That's intense. So they had, I want to say 6 or 7 shades. I got this in the shade Totally Whipped, which is like the most neutral kind of shade. So here's what the packaging looks like. It is so beautiful, and it's just, it's stunning. So obviously it smells like peaches, and I'm excited. So there's what the doe foot looks like. And here's a little swatch for you guys. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that is insanely beautiful. I'm gonna turn down my exposure so like you guys can see a little bit better. Here's a little bit better of a look, but I want to say this is the lightest shade in the whole range. This one definitely is like a light champagne, but has a little bit of a bronze tint to it. I'm so excited to put this on my eyelids. Sadly, I did not do any eyeshadow today, but I have high hopes because these are supposed to last like 12 hours and they look beautiful. They smell like the whole peach line, which is amazing. But yeah, let me know if you guys pick these up or if you're gonna try them, and yeah. All right, next thing I picked up is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask. I have this in my cart and then I went into Sephora and I wasn't expecting them to have it. I was just gonna order it online, but I'm so glad that I did wait. I'm a person who loves sleeping masks. I have the Glow Recipe Avocado, I have the Glow Recipe Watermelon, I have the Laneige one, and I have one from Belief, I think. I'm just a huge fan of overnight masks because I feel like they do the most work and they just really replenish the skin, and you wake up and you're just like, I'm back. So anyways, I love Fresh. I use so many items from Fresh. So I decided to pick this up, and this thing, you guys, when I say this is heavy, it's heavy. Like, this is luxurious right here. All right, so we're just gonna pop this open and look at it. So there are actually 2 steps, which I had no clue about. When I looked at it online, I just quickly added it to the cart so I wouldn't forget about it later when I placed my order. And then I looked at it in store and I was like, wait, there's 2 steps. Like, that's kind of cool, but kind of different. So basically it says you're gonna apply the gel essence to your face and let it absorb, and then you're gonna immediately follow with the water, cream, and mask. Leave it on overnight. Can be used nightly as a step in your skincare routine or once a week. Now for me, I do masks, like overnight masks, about every 2 nights, every other night, just because my skin is so dry. It really needs the moisture. I love the Fresh Rose Mask. I know I hauled like 2-3 months ago the whole Fresh set that was for the holidays, and I love that so much. I've almost ran out of every single face mask there. I cannot get this open. I'm trying to get this open, but my nails are so long. Oh my gosh, I got it. Okay. All right. So here's what it looks like. So you have the gel over here, which is the rose one, and then you have the cream over there. I am just so excited to try this. It has like the original fresh rose scent. Like, it smells so good. And yeah, so I'm just gonna put this back, and it kind of is a little messy at first. Okay, I got it. But yeah, I'm excited to try this out because, like I said, I love sleeping masks. And let me know if you guys are like interested in this, and what kind of sleeping masks do you guys like? Like, are there ones from the drugstore that I should pick up, or another high-end one? Let me know. All right, so next up, I picked up the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker. I almost said talker. Instant Warmth Bronzer. Got this in the shade Private Island. I actually have this on top of the cream bronzer from Milk Makeup because I'm a person who loves layering my makeup, if that makes sense. Like, I just love the process of layering a cream and then a powder and making it just look all together, like all fresh in, you know, one. I love the way this looks on my skin. Like, it's beautiful. It blended so well. I only used a little bit because the bronzer went a little crazy, but the packaging is so nice. It's like reflective and just beautiful. They have so many shades in this too. And let me just show you guys how beautiful this is. The pan, like the way it looks, it just looks so breathtaking. It has the FB in the middle embedded in it, and I would say mine is like a taupey warm color. So this is definitely going to be just perfect during the summer, and I think it looks pretty good on right now, especially layered on top of the Milk Makeup bronzer. So that is what a swatch is like. I would not say this is glowy at all. It's definitely like a matte bronzer, and that is the swatch of mine. But I really love this. I love the way it blended, and I swear in every single haul, Ulta or Sephora, I get a bronzer. I'm just a bronzer freak. There's always that one makeup product that everyone is like obsessed with. Like, you either buy too many eyeshadow palettes or you buy too many mascaras. Mine is like too many bronzers. Like, what do you guys buy a lot of? Like, are you a blush person? I mean, I love blush, but I tend to always buy a lot more bronzers than I do anything in my makeup collection. Next up in here, I picked up the House of Lashes Yvette lashes. These look really pretty and just natural and wispy, and I don't wear lashes a ton, but when I do, they're either D-Star lashes or House of Lashes. And I'm not a person who likes thick, heavy lashes because I don't really have like that much lid space, if you can tell. Like, there's just not a lot there. So I like something that's like natural but also adds volume, and it just looks beautiful. So I picked these up, and I'm really excited to try these on my eyes. All right, next up in here, we got the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Anti-Crease Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. I've got some things to say about this, good and bad. So the good part is it's really beautiful under the skin. I wasn't even planning on getting this. I just walked into Sephora and I just started shopping around, and Michelle put it under my eyes. Like, just as like a no makeup look, just like a little bit of concealer, because a lot of concealers you can't actually put under your eyes without foundation because they're too thick. This is actually really thin. It's like a very nice gel consistency. So yeah, I like it for that reason, because I need something for those days where I just want a little bit of coverage under my speaking way too fast, on my under eyes, but I don't want foundation, I don't want powder, I just want this, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, it says self-setting, no honey, and it says anti-crease, no honey. Like I naturally just have, if you just naturally have like a little bit of creases under your eyes like I do, like just those like little lines, I mean it's gonna settle in there unless you set it with powder. So I don't agree with that term whatsoever, but I love how little you have to apply of this to get that coverage, you know what I mean? Like it's so beautiful. I love it and I'm here for it, and I can't wait to wear this, you know, more on the days where I'm just like, I want a little concealer, a little powder, and I'm done. But I'm wearing this today with foundation. I'll talk about the foundation because I just got it today, you know, in this video, and it blended really well and it looks really good, and it's just so light and natural, and it just looks, it has like a very, very natural finish. It's not matte at all. All right, next up, you may be wondering what's on my lips. So as most of you guys know, I'm obsessed with the Bobbi Brown Crush lip formula. It's my favorite lip formula right now. I just love how nourishing, why did I say it like that? Nourishing it is, and just how pretty they look on the skin. I have Juicy Date, I have Lychee Baby, I have a lot more. They're in my little thing right here. And I said when I picked those up in a haul, I was like, I wish they had lighter shades, because they had one shade and it was called Lychee Baby, and it was a little too light for me, like being a medium skin tone, and my prayers were answered. So this is actually a collaboration. I don't think it's here to stay, but it's called East Coast Slay, and it is beautiful. So the packaging is a little bit different because, like I said, I think it's a collaboration. So it's like a little tan up here, black, and it fades right here. But this shade, let me tell you, it is the most perfect nude for my skin tone. I even think with a darker skin tone, this is just gonna be so striking. Now, if you do have a lighter skin tone, this may pull a little bit orange and like different on your lips, but you never know until you try. I highly recommend this. They had a darker shade, but it was like too brown for me, and I know this is a ride or die. Like this formula is a ride or die. So I'm definitely happy they came out with this shade, and I hope they come out with, you know, even more lighter shades, neutral shades, you know, cool tone nude shades that are gonna be permanent. All right, so next up, I picked up the Farsali Liquid Glass. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not get this from Sephora. I ordered this from the Farsali website about a week ago, and then it dropped on Sephora the day after I ordered it from Farsali's website. So I was a little bent. I was like, really? Like, why does that have to do that? But it's now in store, so I thought I would just go ahead and mention this because you can get it in store. Let me tell you, I've been using this for about a week, and my skin loves this so much. I really love the unicorn essence, but this just tops the whole thing. So I just put it on before my makeup, after my skincare, and my skin is just more luminous. It just like, it makes my makeup look a lot more natural and less makeup-y. I mean, the bottle is absolutely stunning, and it literally is liquid glass on your skin. So I'm just gonna apply a little drop and just blend it in. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell like a full difference, but it just makes your skin just look beautiful. Now, it doesn't make me oily, if you were wondering, like if you have oily skin. Obviously, things that say radiance and you have oily skin, it's like a like it's, but for the dry skin gals, I think dry skin gals are gonna love this. I seriously don't know how my makeup looked good before I started using this, because it just makes it look so luminous and dewy, yet not oily, and just everything just looks a lot better. The whole complexion is just brighter and happier. All right, next up in here, we have the Artist Couture Diamond Lip Tease in the shade Sugar Baby. Now, I've hauled a couple other ones on my channel. They actually reposted me on their actual Instagram today, which was absolutely so cool. I was wearing Climax from them, which is my favorite shade, but this is more of a pinky tone, so I thought I would pick this up. I love this gloss. Like, this formula is so amazing. If you don't like thick glosses, don't pick this up, but if you want a gloss that looks like literal diamonds on your lips, it looks so shiny and so beautiful, I highly recommend this formula. Now, this one, like I said, is more pinky. If you want more of a champagne nude color, Climax is going to be your best friend. I actually have Climax with me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the comparisons and like the difference of these. So right here we have Climax. You can tell there's a huge difference in the colors, and this is Sugar Baby, which is more pink. So there is definitely a difference in these glosses, but look how beautiful they look. I mean, on the lips, like, I would totally put it on right now, but I'm kind of just vibing with this like full-on nude lip. On the lips, they are beautiful. Just be careful with adding a ton, because it is a thicker gloss, and so it might clump up like over here and just like in the corners of your lips. But otherwise, It's really good, and I highly recommend these glosses. They have like 3 other colors, or maybe 2, that I haven't picked up yet that I'm gonna order online, but I really like this formula. Next up, this is something I've been wanting for quite some time now. It's the NARS Orgasm Endless Orgasm Palette. I'm not gonna say the shade names because I keep it a little bit more clean on my channel, even though I just totally said that. Whoops. So this palette is an all cream palette, and like I've said 100 times in this video, I'm a person who loves creams. I love natural makeup, and I just love glowy skin and just like perfected skin. And so this is really gonna help me achieve that. This packaging, it's beautiful. Now I did use this today just so I could, you know, get my final thoughts on it and how I feel about it. And I actually used a good amount of products from this video on my face today. So here's what the inside looks like. You have 6 shades. You have a lighter one up here, which is what I use as my highlight. I use this before my makeup, like after primer. I use this after foundation. I use this on top of powder, and I mean, it looks intense. I have a little bit of a powder highlighter on top of it, but other than that, like, this is the glow that I have on right now. And I used a little bit of this pinky color right here as my blush, like after I did my foundation. And those are the only 2 shades that I actually used, but they look really good. And like I said, I love creams. Now, I know you can put this on your eyes, but if you put like a balm and a cream on your eye, girl, you best believe it's gonna crease. So I would totally not recommend doing that. But this for the face, if you love creams and you love that sort of thing, you're gonna love this palette. Some of the shades are a little bit glittery that I was swatching in Sephora, but other than that, if you don't mind just really beautiful natural makeup, and you can even use this without like foundation and concealer, you know, on just natural makeup days, I think you're really gonna love this. They blend super duper well on the skin, and they didn't break up my makeup on top of the powder. They're beautiful. All right, you guys, we've got 2 more things, which is super exciting. So I didn't even know Laura Mercier had this, but you guys know I'm like obsessed with her translucent powder. It's my favorite translucent powder to date. Like, it's so good. She has a pressed translucent powder, and I freaked out when I saw this. I was like, Crystal, is this new? She's like, no, it's been around for years. And I'm like, how have I not heard about this? Because I love her translucent powder so much, and I've always thought, like, in my head, I've always been like, I really wish they had a pressed powder, like a pressed version of the translucent powder, and they do. Had no clue. Used it on my under eyes to set today, and it just looks so beautiful. I actually used a very, very light layer to set my whole face, and I just think it's beautiful. And maybe that's why the creams worked really well on top of it, because I used like a thinner powder. Like, I know it's still a translucent powder, but it's not a loose powder. It's thinner in the consistency. So maybe that's why my makeup and creams applied really, really well on top of this powder. But I love it so much already. I set my under eyes with it, and this is just gonna be a game changer now, and it's gonna be so great to keep in my purse. But on the other side, there is a little velour puff from Laura Mercier, which is so cute. So you can just do like your little touch-ups, like in the car if you get like a little oily, or if you're just doing your makeup on the go, like, it's just gonna be perfect. They also have one for deeper skin tones, but I just got the translucent version, and I love it so much. It's amazing. All right, you guys, and the very, very last thing I picked up is the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Long Wear Foundation. Picked this up in the shade Blend 2.50. Now, I got this the day it launched, and I got like 3.50. Like, I think I got like a way darker shade or something like that. So I ended up returning it, and I never picked up a new shade because I'm obsessed with my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation and my L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear. But I decided to pick it up today because I swear Tati talks about this all the time, and I love Tati so much. I trust all of her recommendations. So I just knew at some point I had to retry this foundation, and I have it on today, and let me just tell you, I'm shook. So I know it says a long wear foundation, and you would think with something, yeah, long wear liquid whip foundation, you would think it's matte, and it is like semi-matte, but I think the way I prep my skin underneath with my moisturizer and my eye cream and the Farsali liquid glass, like, it doesn't look matte on me, like, at all. It has really beautiful coverage. I only used 1 pump. Actually, I used 2 pumps for my whole face, and it just works. Like, it's really good, and I can't wait to see how this wears like the rest of the day. It says it is full coverage. It has a velveteen finish, and I have to agree with that. It is very velvety and very just it's not like a natural finish by any means, but it's very velvety on the skin. It says it has moisture boosting hyaluronic acid, which makes me really, really happy to hear, because hyaluronic acid in my skin, like, they're best friends. And it also says that it has an antioxidant rich white birch extract. Don't know what that means, but it sounds amazing. So the really cool thing about this foundation is the packaging. Like, I just think every time I look at this foundation in store, I'm like, I want this now. But you actually can push this other side through, press this down, and it actually squirts onto here, so you can just take your beauty blender and just tap on. And I think that's the coolest packaging for a foundation. Now, it's kind of like bulky, like, but not really. Like, you can still close it and stuff. This is made in Italy, so like, I think that's one of the other reasons, like, it's so good. Like, products that are made like overseas are always so much better in my opinion. Like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona and all of them, like they're so good. This is a really nice shade match for me. Michelle, thank you for shade matching me the correct shade. But I really love this foundation. I know I've only tried it once, like in my actual color, but you ever have that feeling like you just know, like you know and it's just here. I think it's gonna be a lot better of a summer foundation than my NARS Natural Radiant, because that is naturally a radiant foundation and this is like a velvety one. So I have high hopes and I can't wait to try it a lot more. All right, you guys, I know this was a very long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Stay tuned for another Sephora haul from the VIB sale. I will be purchasing things online. Let me know down below what you picked up and what you're going to pick up, and don't forget to check out my last Sephora haul and my VIB sale recommendations that are linked down below in the description bar for you. I also have linked all of these products, so please go check it out and shop through the links. It's just a little bit of an easier way for you. But I love you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe and click that bell if you are brand new and you just joined my channel. Would love to have you join the Goria gang. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it over here. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up too, so I can know what videos you guys want to see. And I will see you guys in my very next video. Bye guys.